Hey there, hello, there's Jeff Cutter Diamond welcoming you to Colts Stadium, where the Detroit Tigers Legends take on the 1980 Houston Colts in a matchup DOTP game of the day. This is an impromptu. This was to set up to be the game of the day. Justin Verlander versus J.R. Richards. So you got a smoking pitcher against all smoking pitcher due to strikeouts and a record of 16-1. Rick Sutcliffe territory. Anyway, the Tigers started like this: Ty Cobb in left, Charlie Garinger at second, Harry Heilman in right, Norm Cash at first, Curtis Granderson at center, Alan Trammell at short, Darrell Evans at third, Tony Phillips will DH, and Lance Parrish will catch. On the other side, the 80 Astros have Cesar Centeno in center, Terry Pohl, Canadian, in right field, Danny Welling will DH, Jose Cruz Sr. in left, Art Howe will play third, Joe Morgan at second, yeah, he was on that team, Jeffrey Leonard at first, Craig Reynolds short, and Louis Pujols will catch. So the Tigers are 82-28 first in the American League and in the Central. And the 1980 Astros are 43-67, very inept, 20 plus games below 500. They're better at home than on the road. Detroit, actually, it's much better on the road, 76% to 72% at home. And they're 5-9 in extra inning games. Otherwise, they've been like El Perfecto. They've been great. I don't know that. Team batting, well, the Tigers are second in the American League in batting average, second in runs scored, but number one in hits, number 4 in walks taken. Their weakest is strikeouts with 10. They're top 10 in every category in the American League. The Colts, their best mark is 5th in strikeouts because J.R. Richard is not J.R. Richard, but they don't strike out a lot. Unfortunately, their offense is a little anemic, especially runs scored, 361. On the way, the National League. Well, they are 9th in home runs allowed. That's pretty good. And 17th in strikeouts. The Tigers are top 10 in every category except for home runs allowed. They're 14th. They're number 2 in earned run average and starters earned run average, and number 3 in runs allowed, opponents average, and walks. So this looks like David versus Goliath. Excuse me. So Detroit lead off here at Colts Stadium. In the first place and 7th place. They've split the weekend series. Bitter friendly conditions. Play on the center. J.R. Richard. He's got the strikeouts guy. Cobb's number 1 in average and stolen bases. This is to left field and caught by Jose Cruz Sr. Now here's Garinger. Garinger to first. Easy play. Yep, J.R. Richard gets it. Go down, and here comes Heilman. Heilman ground ball 6-3. Yes, sir. So Heilman does his job. 1, 2, 3, 4 down. Verlander will take to the mound. He's 16-1. Second in wins, third in strikeouts. Here's SR. So Daniel ground ball 4-3. That's a 9, and now Pool. Look at that. Pull the first. Right there. 2 down and for Wally. Wally ground ball. Cash. Wally's going to give it to Verlander. Well, that worked. Nothing doing for either side here in the first. Second inning. Here comes Norm Cash. Cash will drop a base hit. No, he won't. 4-3 on that one. So no one's gotten on base yet. Here's Granderson. Granderson, that's a base hit. Today's game brought to you by Coca-Cola and Marlboro cigarettes. And now Trammell. Granderson goes, but Trammell gets a feet on the ball into right field. Cut by Poole. Tried to hit and run, it didn't work. He's going. Throw to save. Granderson survives. His 15th still on base. Kind of like the scoreboard center. Here's Evans again. And Ballon to Richard Box. First and second for Tony Phillips. Runners go. Phillips will try run the right, and it's cut. An easy play, and we're through 2 innings. Well, 1.5. No score. Here's Cruz. Cruz trying for a hit, but no. Geringer. Here's Hal. Punch out. Verlander gets him on a sinker. Here's Morgan. People forget he played for the 19 Astros. Morgan. Floater, 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 floater. Right in the glove. And Cobb makes the catch. 3 up, 3 down. For Verlander. Now here's Parrish. Number 9 hitter. And ball 4. Second walk of the day. Here comes Cobb. Parrish is not a good runner. But, oh! I thought Morgan had it. Morgan had it. It just got under him. Parrish will stay at second. He's not a fast runner. Here's Geringer. Geringer drives it to right field. Back at the wall. Say goodbye. That one. He's not known for his home run power, but Charlie Geringer says, boom, baby. 402 on the home run and 3-0 Tigers. Yeah, he's not known for his home run power. There's Heilman. Heilman, ground ball. And he is out. Wow, I bet Hal botched it, that throw. There's Cash. Cash will fling it right to Morgan's glove. Yeah, you kind of like the scoreboard and all that. Colt Stadium known for its mosquitoes. Here's Granderson. Granderson to center. Drops it in. That's just a putrid hit. Anything happens. Here's Trammell. He's going. And it will be safe. Granderson again with his lone base. His second of the day. He knows how to steal them. Ground ball 6-3. Oh no, that's a mistake. And it's in the bullpen. I think they're going to get him in. Bounce in the seat. So Granderson scores. So at E6, it is not an RBI for Trammell. I don't think, right? Nope. He won't be credited with one. Here's Evans. And ball 4. JR's really flipping out. Yeah, he's done 71 pitches already. I think he's going to be the guy. Bobby Sproul will be coming to the plate. And Gordy Platson. Here's Phillips. And ball 4. Richard has lost it. He's thrown 78 pitches. We're in the 3rd inning. Parrish. Parrish will be caught. Well, at least it stopped it. Detroit scores 4 runs. There was a home run by Charlie Geringer. I don't think he's really much of a home run hitter. I think it's best it's been like 5 or 6, right? Sure, we don't know. I would like to know his past years. Well, he's not known for his home run numbers. Let's see his home. Okay, 29-30. Real life, he's done decent. 12 home runs. Okay. Okay. That sounded a little fishy. Who's Leonard? Leonard nubs it. And he's out. Trammell. Thinking of some kind of trick. Reynolds. Reynolds to right field. Caught by Heilman. And Louis Pujols. Number 9 hitter. Will it be 9-9 now? Maybe? Yeah. So Verlander's done pretty well for himself. 3 innings. It's 4-0. He's done 79 pitches in 3 innings. So Cobb's a lefty. So that will put Sprawl into the game for the Astros. Who's Cobb? Cobb drives it to left field. No movement. And Cruz says, sorry, buddy, I know you want a floating hit, but not today. Here's Geringer, the guy who hit that 3-run home run. Hit to right field, trying to go deep again, but not this time. Cole says, You already got a home run. Here's Heilman. Heilman, we'll zip it in. Here's Cash. Cash will put it in the corner. That will bounce around. This will be a double. And it's safe. So Norm Cash gets an RBI. It's 5-zip. Here's Granderson. Granderson, ground ball, easy play. Yep. He's out. But the Tigers put up another run. It's 5-zip. Verlander cruising.
Right brain.
Got him on a change. Strike three, second strikeout, and here comes Pull. Pull drives it to left field. This could break things up. No, Cobb caught it. I thought for sure that Pull had stopped the bleeding. Here's Cole. Here's Walling. Walling, base hit. That's the first base runner for Houston today. So Verlander goes, but Cruz will ground out. So Verlander doesn't have any to worry about. 5-0. Oh yeah, we forgot to check the box scores. Atlanta winning 3-0 there. Yankees are crushing it. Tight game there, tight game there. For sense of good. 5-4, 2-1 for Shive. Baltimore looking good. Pittsburgh looking really good. Cincy looking good. 3-0 there. Got 2 for Red Sox looking good. And 94 Expos looking good. Baltimore looking good. Black Sox looking good. Lots of teams looking good. Looking good and feeling good, too. Sprovel, go to Trammell. Punch out. Trammell got him, and he got stunk. Here's Evans. Evans floater, right in the glove of Reynolds. Sprovel, go to Phillips. Phillips will make the catch. You bet. So Detroit goes down in order. They're still up 5-7. Verlander's done pretty well, pitching wise. This is Hal. He will dunk it in. They said, and that will be a single for Hal, who came in on short notice to play third base. Morgan? Oh, yelled up. Verlander is peeved. Correctly so. Here's one at really bunt. Nope, he strikes out on 100 mile/hour fastball. 100. Here's Reynolds. Reynolds ground ball, double play ball. Yes, sir. Verlander gets out of that mess. He looks good. The Colts are down 5-0. On to the 6th, and here's Parrish. And punch out a fastball. Sproul gets strikeout number 2. Here's Cobb. Cobb ground ball. You gotta throw it quickly. He does. Hal does the job, and now here's Gehringer. Gehringer floats at the right field looking for another hit. He's got a hit. That's a double. And now they'll get the bullpen working again. Gehringer gets a double. He's just been all over the place today. Pete Ladd will warm up, and so will Bert Roberge. Here's Heilman. Heilman drives it to right field deep and caught by Pull. Nicely played. Detroit can't score. It's 5-7. 5-0 Verlander's ERA's 3.1 if you must know. Here's Pujols. Pujols ground ball. Easy. It's weird. It's like Verlander has an ERA of 3, and yet he's 16-1. How? Tight games, I guess. So Daniel to left, and he will be caught by Mr. Cobb. It might be Ladd, but here's Pull. And ball 4. Verlander's not too pleased with his performance, and now here comes Walling. He goes, Pull, and he's safe. Pull gets his 36th goal, but it's the man from Saskatchewan. Here's the pitch. Deep to left and caught by Cobb. I thought Verlander was going to give up a run, but he doesn't. Still 5-0. Sproul's thrown 3 innings, and it will be Pete Ladd who will come into the game for Houston. Ladd will throw the Cash. Cash will float one. Got Reynolds. Granderson on the left, and ooh, Cruz got it. Trammell is center. Oh yes, what a catch! It's now 10 yards in the ball game, and BNN highlights. Come up. he's looking good. Alright, so Verlander, will he get the shutout? Got him! Cruz does not like that strike zone. What would you expect? Markel, how the center! Gonna make the catch? You buddy, Dave Granderson. Holy St. Laurent. How? Here's Morgan. Morgan drives it. This will hit the marble. No, the Coca-Cola sign. And go around. He's a fast runner. Surprised that Morgan didn't go for third, but, you know, he's got the double. He's getting a little old. We're getting old. Now here's Leonard. Got him. Verlander doesn't move in. The Colts, get out. That's it. There's Pete Lad to Darrell Evans. And easy play. Now Phillips. And wow. Oof. It's not good. It's Parrish. He doesn't go. Parrish. Deep to center. And hot. And a catch. And now 2 outs for Cobb. Cobb, ground ball. Easy throw. You bet. Cobb hasn't really been his explosive self, despite the fact that this dude's winning 5-0. Here's Reynolds. And Reynolds says, you're playing too far deep. Or too far shallow. Of course, you play great. And it's a triple for Reynolds. And he's got a triple. And looks like the shutout's over. Balls just has to hit it deep. And that's a base hit. So Louis Pujols, of all people, gets the first RBI for the 80 Astros. 5-1. Now, Sedano. So starts Sedano. Ground ball, double play. Well, Verlander gets that. Let's ball. Ground ball, Cash. That's taking himself. He does. And Houston can't score. Tigers up 5-1. This is probably going to be all Verlander. Garinger, ground ball, easy play. I think Detroit might even do you warm up your closer? I think you do. Yeah, I think you just warm up Hernandez. You just warm up the guy just in case. And Sumaya will warm up. Just to get these guys some purpose and a ball for Heilman. Now Norm. Norm will pop up. Someone get it? Reynolds says, I got it. Why can't the pitcher get it? There's Slad. He throws ball forward to Heilman. Sorry. Heilman. Anderson. Now Trammell. Can't make a double steal because runner on second's not really that fast. Trammell to left. Back. Say goodbye. That one. Alan Trammell. Not completely known for his long ball. He sometimes has. And it's 8-1, and it looks like they're not going to be worried about. They don't really need Hernandez or Sumaya. Yep. Now with that home run, ball forward, Evans will walk. They will put Neiman in the game. I think we don't care. I don't think they care. Here's Phillips. Phillips ground ball, 5-3. Ball goes to short in the second. Oh, the Tigers put up 3 runs. And it looks like Verlander will be able to stay. Well, he hasn't thrown 100 pitches, so Verlander doesn't have to worry about anything. But ball forward. Balling. Now, Cruz. Cruz drives it to center. Back to the fence. It will bounce around the fence. And this will be a RBI. It's a triple for Cruz. Making it 8-2. Wow, getting it an RBI. We will. Why is Detroit playing so far deep? Oh. Well, it's a double. Makes it 8-3. Now you're going to have to worry. Now I would be worried. So Maya and Fox are warming up. Here's Morgan. Alright, the first cash is, might as well do it. It's 8-3. Here's Hack. Base hit. Leonard makes it 8-4. Did yours a little nervous? Now you're nervous. Double play, yes. Detroit had some bumpy roads, especially in the ninth, but Verlander does get the complete game win, so that's what you gotta do. And Garinger did his job. His 6th, Trammell his 18th. I was actually shocked that Verlander wasn't yanked out early, but Jerry Richard just couldn't get any strikeouts going. That's not like him at all. All right, so the 3 stars of the game: Christy Magnuson, Matt Holliday, and Buck Weaver. So the Twins for the 3-0 win. The shutout, Jim Cott beat Barrett with Nathan the save. The 61 Yankees with a 5-4 win. Ford beats DePino was 24 save. The 1916 Phillies win 10-7 over Houston's Legends. Brixey beat Scott, so Houston kind of got revenge for their Legends. Well, they lost too. White Sox beat the 86 Angels 8-1. Sakata 15-5. So Canada drops to 8-11. The Boston Legends beat Toronto Legends 7-2. Wood beats Halliday. The 97 Marlins had scored 2 in the top 9 to win. Brown beats Henley with Mentai picking up the save. Baltimore beats Tampa 5-3. Palmer beats Garza with Stoddard the save. Cleveland beating the 59 Dodgers 10-5. Feller beats Drysdale, who drops to 4-14 and drops himself off the pitching thing, I think, right? So Art Fowler's going to have to come in and Andres was 4-14. I think the 59 Dodgers will not be back. Right? Yeah, there are talks that the 59 Dodgers are probably going to be knocked out, right? Yeah. Yeah, they can't really find anybody. Erskine's a reliever, so that's what they're gonna do. So yeah, so the 59 Dodgers are gonna be. Yeah, the 59 Dodgers are gonna be probably out. Yeah, they're gonna control. Yeah, I heard about contracting. So the 59 Dodgers, I think, are gonna be contracted out of the league, and they can actually. They're probably gonna send all those guys in there. Yeah, I would just release all those guys at the end, and then someone else to pick them up. But anyhow, that's all I got to say about that. The Yankees beat the 64 Cardinals 14-6. Guitry's now 17-2. Craig drops to 4-6. Puerto Rico 5 in the 9th to beat the Citizens. Majewski beats Lich. The 1924 Sens win 4-1. Speece beats McGinnity 5-14. Okay, and Wingfield save. The 94 Expos win 7-2. Martinez beats Saberhagen. Detroit wins 8-4. You saw that for Verlander versus Jared Richard. 91 Twins win 6-1. Morris beats Liebert. The Texas Rangers in the bottom of the 10th make it 5-4. With a 10th run, Russell beats Gibbon. The Mariners win 6-5. The Legends. Artsba, top name on the alphabet, I guess, against Donovan. Sasaki 27 save. The 62 Giants win 4-3. Marichal beats Wilson. I think they swept. Nepper picks up a save. The A's win 2-0. Grove beats Lopez. And finally, The Angels beat the 69 Expos 16-2. Tanana 21. Drake Tanana. Renko drops to 4-14. Wonder if they'll get contracted. My guy Grant will probably be coming in to be a starting pitcher. Yeah. So anyway, the National League. The 2009 Yankees went 6-4. Potter lost to Pettit. So they've got to make some pitching change. Starters. Willis Hudlin will come in for Potter. Rivera picks up his 16th save. The Flushing team went 3-0. Neese beats Moyer with the save. The Rockies win 19-6. Jimenez beats Sutcliffe. Other legends, Cincy beating Washington 7-4. Vanderveer 17-4 beat Carrasco Perez with Dibbles 24 save. The 2004 Red Sox was 7-2 Lowell beats Swan with Mendoza picking the save. Pittsburgh shuts out Brooklyn, Tannehill 16-3. Padres drops 3-12. The Phillies win 3-0. Alexander beats Smoltz. I believe they said the 1944 St. Louis Browns are going to get out. Yeah, I think they're going to make the St. Louis Browns disappear too by contraction from what I've heard. Yeah, I would contract those guys. Because it's Sportsman Park for the Cardinals. So yeah, the 44 St. Louis Browns are probably going to get contracted too. So it's going to be probably a big one. A couple teams being contracted, who knows. Phillies with 3-0 win. Alexander beats Smoltz. Big win for that. And Williams was 35th save. The Mets beat Baker Bowl 7-5. Kuzman 15-5 beating Collins with Fernandez to save. Braves shut out the 1980 Red Sox. Rudolph beats Williams, who drops 3-16. He was playing for, I think, the 75 Reds, 5 in the 9th win. Bourbon beats Nen for Marlins. Arlington scored 5 in the 9th to really win this game. Ogando beats Stoneman. There's Stroop picking up the save. San Fran shuts out Astral City. Mathewson beats Scott. The 1919 Black Sox win the big win. Sakata beats Tata. San Diego Legends win 10-3. PB beats Tinning, who drops to 3-10. St. Louis Legends win 10-7 over Milwaukee. Lanier beats Turnbull with Sutter's 24th save. Dodgers 6-1 over the 2005 White Sox. Vance now 15-1. Garcia drops there. The 95 Orioles win a 10-3 win. Arroyo beats Barrios. The Arizona Legends win 5-3. Schilling beats Caldwell with Valverde the save. And finally, the 2001 A's beat the 85 Blue Jays. Blue Jays. Alexander loses to Meg Grant with Bradford the save. There's only 3 games going on because of rainouts. We are focusing on the Milwaukee-Chicago game because of that big rivalry. The 86 Astros play the 44 Browns, and the 48 Braves play the 94 Indians. Well, that's going to be the matchups. Otherwise, today, Delahante's now got a 20-game hitting streak. He does his job. Rudolph. Alright, so that's all I've got for this game. Anyway, I'm Jeff Diamond. I do.